I believed our romance was a miracle until I walked into his house and saw my own face staring back at me from every single wall. My name is Beatrice. I live in a small town. The autumn comes every year. The leaves turn gold and red. The wind is cold. I like this time of year. I have a small shop. I sell coffee and tea. I sell small cakes too. The shop is warm and quiet. I work here every day. I like my life. I live alone. I am happy this way. I do not think about love. Love is for young people. Love is for the past. I am older now. My life is simple and good. One day, a man came to my shop. He was tall and thin. His face was pale. His eyes were dark. He looked sad. He did not smile. The man sat near the window. He looked out at the street. He did not speak to me. He did not speak to anyone. He just sat there. He drank his coffee slowly. The next day, he came back. He sat in the same place. He looked out the window again. He did not talk. He did not read. He just looked outside. This happened every day. The man came to my shop. He sat in the same chair. He looked out the window. He was always alone. He was always quiet. I watched him sometimes. I saw something in his face. It was not just sadness. It was something deeper. It was like a hole inside him. It was like he lost something big, something very important. Other people did not see this. They thought he was just quiet. They thought he was shy. But I saw more. I saw the pain in his eyes. I saw the empty look on his face. I did not talk to him. I just brought his coffee. I put it on his table. He said thank you. His voice was soft and low. Then he looked out the window again. The weeks passed. The man came every day. The leaves fell from the trees. The wind got colder. The sky turned gray. Then one day it rained. The rain was heavy and loud. The wind was very strong. The sky was dark. It looked like night. The man came to my shop that day too. He sat in his usual place. He drank his coffee. He looked out at the rain. The afternoon came. The man stood up. He put money on the table. He walked to the door. He opened it. The rain hit his face. The wind blew hard. I saw something. He did not have an umbrella. The rain was too strong. He would get very wet. I had an old umbrella. It was red. It was behind the counter. I took it quickly. I ran to the door. Wait, I said. You need this. The man stopped. He turned around. He looked at me. He looked at the red umbrella in my hand. I held it out to him. Take it, I said. The rain is very bad. The man did not move. He just stared at me. His eyes were wide. His face turned even more pale. His hand shook a little. He looked at the umbrella. Then he looked at my face. Then at the umbrella again. He did not speak. It is old, I said, but it works well. You can bring it back tomorrow. The man's hand reached out slowly. He took the umbrella from me. His fingers touched mine for a second. His hand was cold and shaking. He opened his mouth. No words came out. He closed it again. He just looked at me. His dark eyes were full of something, pain, fear, something else too. He did not look at me like other people. He looked at me in a strange way. It was like he saw someone else, someone from before, someone he knew long ago. His eyes were wet, maybe from the rain, maybe from something else. I did not know. Thank you, he said. His voice broke a little. He held the umbrella very tight, too tight. Then he turned around. He walked out into the rain. He opened the red umbrella. He walked down the street. The rain fell all around him. I stood at the door. I watched him go. The red umbrella moved away slowly. Then it disappeared around the corner. I went back inside. I closed the door. The shop was warm and quiet again. But something changed. I felt it in the air. Something was different now. I did not know what it was. I did not know what would happen next, but I knew this. The man with the sad eyes would come back, and when he did, everything would be different. The next day, the man came back. He walked into my shop. He held the red umbrella. His face looked calmer than before. He walked to the counter. He put the umbrella down. "Thank you," he said. "The umbrella helped me." I smiled. "You can keep it," I said. "I do not need it much." He shook his head. "No, but maybe I can buy you coffee to say thank you. I did not expect this." I felt surprised. "You want to buy me coffee? In my own shop?" He smiled a little. It was small and stiff, but it was real. "Maybe we can walk instead. Outside, if you want." That was how it started. We began to talk. We began to walk together. His name was Felix. He was young, much younger than me. Felix was very smart. He talked about buildings and art. He talked about how light moved through the trees. He saw things I did not see. He made the world look different. But he was also careful. He did not talk about his past. He did not talk about himself. There was a wall around him. A big wall. We walked every day after I closed the shop. We walked through the park. We walked along the river. The autumn air was cold. The leaves crunched under our feet. People looked at us. I saw them stare. I saw them whisper to each other. A woman my age. A man so young. They thought it was wrong. I started to count the years. 16 years between us. He was young enough to be my son. Almost. The thought made me feel sick. I looked at my face in the mirror. I saw the lines near my eyes. I saw the gray in my hair. I looked old next to him. "This is a mistake," I told myself. "You are too old for this. You are too old for him." But Felix did not see the years. He did not care about the numbers. He held my hand when we walked. His grip was tight, very tight. He held on like a man in deep water, like a man who cannot swim. Like I was the only thing keeping him safe. He talked more as the days passed. He told me about the way buildings stand. He told me about colors and shapes. He told me about small, beautiful things. One day we sat on a bench. The sun was low in the sky. The light was gold and soft. Felix looked at the leaves above us. "Look at that," he said. He pointed up. "The light comes through the leaves. It makes patterns on the ground, like lace, like art." I looked up. I saw what he saw. The light and shadows danced together. It was beautiful. Felix looked at me then. His face was different, softer, open. "You make me feel something," he said. "What do I make you feel?" I asked. He thought for a long time. "Like I can breathe again," he said. His voice was very quiet, like air comes into my lungs, like I am alive. My heart hurt when he said this. Good hurt, bad hurt. both at the same time. We kept walking together. Every day, every evening, the whispers got louder. The stares got harder. My friends asked questions. They said I was foolish. They said this would end badly. I knew they were right. The world said we were wrong. The numbers said we were impossible. Logic said this could not work. But when Felix held my hand, nothing else mattered. His hand in mine felt warm and real. It felt like the only truth in the world. I started to smile more. I started to feel young again. Not in my body, in my heart, in my soul. Something woke up inside me. Something I thought was dead. Felix smiled more too. Real smiles now. They came easier. They reached his eyes. The darkness in his face started to lift, just a little, just enough. But I was still afraid, so afraid, because I knew the truth. Young men do not stay with old women. This was temporary. This was borrowed time. One night, I could not sleep. I lay in my bed. I thought about Felix. I thought about his sad eyes. I thought about his tight grip on my hand. Why did he need me so much? What happened to him before? What broke him so badly? I did not know the answers. He did not tell me, but I felt it there. A big shadow. A terrible thing. Something that lived in his past. Something that made him look at my red umbrella and shake. I closed my eyes. I told myself to be careful. I told myself not to fall too deep, but it was too late. I already fell. And so did he. We were both falling together, into something beautiful, into something impossible, into something that would probably break us both. Winter came. The trees were bare and black. The cold was hard and sharp, but I felt warm inside. Felix made me feel warm. We spent more time together. We talked every day. We walked even in the cold. My fear got smaller. My hope got bigger. One evening, Felix asked me something new. "Come to my house," he said. "I want to cook dinner for you." I said yes. My heart beat fast. This felt important, big, real. His house was outside the town. It stood alone on a hill. It was beautiful, modern, made of glass and white stone. Felix opened the door. I walked inside. The house was very clean, very empty. The furniture was simple and cold. White walls, wood floors, big windows. But there was something strange. The house felt empty. Not just clean, empty. Like nobody really lived there. Like a picture in a magazine. I saw no photos on the walls. No books on the shelves. No mess anywhere. Nothing personal. Nothing warm. "Your house is beautiful," I said. Felix smiled, but his smile looked sad. "Thank you. Sit down. I will cook for us." I sat on the white sofa. Felix went to the kitchen. I heard him work. Pots, water, the sound of a knife on a board. I stood up. I wanted to look around. I walked through the rooms slowly. Everything was clean and bare. Every room felt the same. Cold, empty, like a museum. Then I saw a door. It was different from the others. It was slightly open, just a crack. Light came from inside. I walked to the door. I should not look. I knew this. But something pulled me. Something made me want to see. I pushed the door open slowly. I stepped inside. The room was small. The walls were dark blue, and they were covered completely. Paintings, drawings, photographs. All of one woman. I stopped breathing. I could not move. The woman was young, maybe 25, maybe 26. She had long, dark hair. She wore a white dress in some pictures, a red coat in others. I looked at her face. My hands started to shake. She had my eyes, exactly my eyes, the same shape, the same color, even the same way they turned up at the corners. She had my smile, the same smile I saw in my old photographs, the photographs from when I was young. In one painting, she tilted her head, left side down, right side up, exactly like I do, exactly the same way. My heart broke, right there. In that moment, I understood everything now. Everything made sense. The terrible, sad sense. This was his wife. This was the woman he lost, the woman who died, the ghost that lived in his heart. And I looked like her, the older version, the version she would be now, if she lived, if she grew old. That was why he stared at me that first day. That was why he shook when I gave him the red umbrella. That was why he held my hand so tight. He did not see me. He saw her. He saw his dead wife in my face, in my smile, in the way I moved. I was not special. I was not chosen. I was just a copy, an echo, a replacement. Felix did not love me. He loved a memory. He loved a ghost. And I just looked like that ghost. I felt sick. I felt small and stupid and old. All this time, I thought I was lucky. I thought a young man wanted me, Beatrice, the real me. But no, he wanted the shadow of his wife. He wanted to pretend. He wanted to imagine what she would look like now, what she would say, how she would laugh. I was not his new beginning. I was just an echo of his past. Tears came to my eyes. I could not stop them. They ran down my face, hot and fast. I heard footsteps behind me. Felix came to the door. He stopped when he saw me. He saw the room. He saw my tears. His face went white, very white, like paper, like snow. "Beatrice," he said. His voice broke. I can explain, but I did not want to hear it. I could not hear it. Not now. Not yet. I pushed past him. I ran to the front door. I grabbed my coat. My hands shook so much I could not button it. "Beatrice, please," Felix said. He reached for me. "Wait. Let me talk. Let me explain." I opened the door. The cold air hit my face. It felt good, clean, real. "I need to go," I said. My voice sounded strange, high and thin. "I need to think." "Please do not go," Felix said. His eyes were wet now, too. "Please. I am sorry. I am so sorry." But I walked out. I walked down the hill. The night was dark and cold. The stars were very bright above me. I walked fast. I did not look back. I could not look back. Behind me, I heard Felix. He said my name, again and again. His voice got smaller and smaller. Then I heard nothing, just the wind, just my footsteps on the cold ground. I walked home alone, just like I always did, just like I always would. I did not sleep that night. I lay in my bed. I stared at the ceiling. My mind was loud and busy. I saw the paintings again and again. The young woman, her smile, my smile, her eyes, my eyes. I felt so stupid, so foolish. An old woman who believed a young man wanted her. What a joke. What a sad joke. The next morning, I opened my shop. My hands shook. My eyes hurt from crying, but I opened the door. I turned on the lights. I made the coffee. Life goes on. It always does. The morning was quiet. A few people came. They bought coffee. They left. Nobody talked much. Then the door opened. Felix walked in. My heart stopped. Then it beat very fast. Too fast. He looked terrible. His eyes were red. His face was gray. His hair was messy. He wore the same clothes from last night. He walked to the counter. He stood there. He looked at me. "Beatrice," he said, "please. I need to talk to you." "There is nothing to say," I said. My voice was cold, hard. I did not look at him. "Please," he said again, "let me explain. You do not understand." I looked up at him then. "I understand everything," I said. "I understand perfectly." "No," Felix said. "You think I only see her, but that is not true. I see you. I love you." Those words hurt. They hurt so much. Because they were lies. "You do not love me," I said. My voice shook now. "You love a ghost. You love a memory. You look at me and you see her." Felix's face broke. His eyes filled with tears. "That is not true," he said. "It is true," I said. I felt tears come to my eyes too. But I did not cry. Not now. "You kiss me to forget her death. You hold my hand to pretend she is still alive." "No," Felix said. "No, that is not—" "Stop," I said. I held up my hand. "Stop lying. To me. To yourself." Felix was quiet. His hands shook. He put them on the counter. He held on tight. "Tell me the truth," I said. "What happened to her? How did she die?" Felix closed his eyes. Tears ran down his face. "A car accident," he said. His voice was very small. 5 years ago, she was driving home. A truck hit her car. She died right away. The room was very quiet. I heard the clock tick. I heard my own breathing. "She was 26, Felix said. "We were married for 3 years. We were so happy. Then one day she was gone. Just gone." He opened his eyes. He looked at me. I could not forget her. I tried. I tried so hard, but I saw her everywhere. In every woman. In every face. "Then you saw me," I said. "Yes," Felix said. He nodded. "I saw you." And I thought maybe this was a sign. Maybe this was fate. You looked like her, but older, like she would be if she lived, if she grew old with me. "So I am a fantasy," I said. "I am what she would look like now. That is why you wanted me." "At first, yes," Felix said. "I cannot lie. At first, I saw her. But then I got to know you. The real you, and I fell in love with Beatrice. Not with her memory. With you." I shook my head. "I do not believe you." "It is true," Felix said. He reached across the counter. He tried to take my hand. "I love you. You, not her ghost." I pulled my hand away. "You say that," I said, "but how can I believe it? Every time you look at me, you see her face. Every time you touch me, you remember her." "That is not fair," Felix said. "Fair?" I said. My voice got loud now. Angry. "You want to talk about fair? You used me. You made me feel special. You made me feel young and wanted, but it was all a lie. I was just a replacement." "No," Felix said. You are not a replacement. Then what am I? I asked. Tell me, what am I to you? Felix could not answer. He opened his mouth. No words came out. He closed it again. You cannot even say it, I said. I felt my heart break again. Break into smaller pieces, because you do not know. You do not know if you love me or her. I am trying, Felix said. I am trying to let her go. But it is so hard, so hard. I know it is hard, I said. My voice was softer now, sad. I know you are in pain. I know you miss her. But Felix, I cannot be your medicine. I cannot be the thing that makes you forget. Why not? Felix asked. Why can we not help each other? Because it will destroy me, I said. The tears came now. I could not stop them. Every day I will wonder, does he see me? Or does he see her? Does he love me? Or does he love a ghost? I walked around the counter. I stood in front of Felix. I looked up at his face. I am not her hypothetical future, I said. I am Beatrice. I am real. I am here. But if you cannot let go of the past, you will turn me into the next dead memory. Felix reached for me. Please, he said, do not leave me. I need you. You need to heal, I said. You need to face your loss. Really face it, not hide from it, not pretend it did not happen. I went to my bag. I took out a book. Felix gave it to me 2 weeks ago, a book about art and light. I put it in his hands. Take this back, I said. No, Felix said. It is yours. I gave it to you. I cannot keep it, I said. I cannot keep anything from you. Not now. Felix held the book. His hands shook. More tears fell from his eyes. When you can look at me and see only me, I said. When you can love me because I am Beatrice, not because I look like her, then come back. Talk to me then. And if I cannot? Felix asked. His voice broke. What if I can never let her go? Then you will be alone, I said, and so will I. But at least I will have my dignity. At least I will not be living a lie. I walked to the door. I opened it. Cold air came in. Goodbye, Felix, I said. Felix stood there. He held the book. He cried. He did not move. I waited. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3. He did not come after me. He did not say anything, so I walked out. I walked out of my own shop. I left him there, alone, with his grief, with his ghost. The door closed behind me. The cold wind hit my face. I walked down the street. I did not look back, not even once, because I knew the truth now. Love is not enough. Not when it is love for someone else. Not when it is love for the past. I deserved better. I deserved to be loved for who I am, not for who I look like. And until Felix could give me that, I had to walk away, even if it broke my heart, even if it hurt more than anything. I had to choose myself. 1 month passed, then another month. Winter was cold and hard. The days were short, the nights were long. I lived alone again. I worked in my shop. I made coffee. I sold cakes. I went home. I ate dinner. I slept. My life was quiet again, simple again, like before Felix came. I was sad, very sad, but I was also at peace. I made the right choice. I knew this. I chose myself. I chose my dignity. Sometimes I thought about Felix. I wondered where he was. I wondered if he was okay, but I did not call him. I did not go to his house. He needed to face his ghosts alone. I could not help him with that. One day, a letter came. It was in my mailbox. My name was on the front. The writing was neat and small. I knew it was from Felix. My hands shook when I opened it. The letter said this: Dear Beatrice, I am sorry. I am so sorry for everything. You were right about everything. I was selfish. I was cruel. I used you. I did not see you. I saw her. After you left, I went home. I looked at the paintings. I looked at her face. I cried for a long time. Then I did something. I took the paintings down. I put them in boxes. I locked the door to that room. I did not throw them away. She was my wife. I loved her. That will never change. But I locked the room, not to forget her, but to make space for you. I started to think about you. The real you, not her ghost. You. I thought about how you drink your tea. No sugar. No milk. Just plain. My wife liked sweet tea. Very sweet, but you like it plain and strong. I thought about how you hum when you work. Small, quiet songs. My wife never hummed. She sang loud and happy. But you hum, soft and peaceful. I thought about your wrinkles, the lines near your eyes. They show your life, your years, your wisdom. They are beautiful. I miss you, Beatrice. I miss the real you, the 48-year-old you, not the ghost, not the memory. You. I do not ask you to come back. Not now. I know I hurt you. I know you need time, but maybe we can start again, from zero, from the beginning. As two people who do not know each other yet, maybe we can try again. The right way this time. I will wait. I will wait as long as you need. With love, Felix, I read the letter 3 times, then 4 times. Tears fell on the paper. The ink blurred a little. I did not know what to feel. Happy, sad, afraid, hope, everything at once. Was this real? Did he really change? Or was this just words? I put the letter down. I sat at my table. I thought for a long time. Felix hurt me. He used me. He made me feel like a replacement. But he also made me feel alive. He made me laugh. He made me see beauty in small things. And now he said he changed. He said he saw me. The real me. Could I believe him? Could I trust him again? I did not know. Not yet. But maybe I could try. Maybe I could give him one more chance. One small chance. Not to go back to what we had. That was broken. That was wrong. But to start new. Start fresh. Like two strangers meeting for the first time. I picked up a pen. I took a piece of paper. I wrote back, Felix, thank you for your letter. Thank you for being honest. I need more time. I need to think. I need to heal. But maybe we can talk. Just talk. Nothing more. Come to my shop next Tuesday. 2:00. We can have tea. No promises. No expectations. Just tea and talk. We will see what happens after that. Beatrice, I put the letter in an envelope. I wrote his address. I walked to the post office. I mailed it. Then I walked home. My heart beat fast. My hands felt cold. I did not know if this was right. I did not know if this would work, but I knew one thing. I gave myself a choice. I chose to try, just try, and that was enough. For now, that was enough. Tuesday came. I walked to my shop. My heart beat fast. I felt nervous and scared. At 2 o'clock, the door opened. Felix walked in. He looked different. His face was calmer. His eyes were clear. He did not look dead inside anymore. He looked alive. Quiet, but alive. He walked to me. He stopped. He looked at my face. "Hello, Beatrice," he said. "Hello, Felix," I said. We stood there. We looked at each other. The silence felt okay. Not bad, not uncomfortable, just okay. "Today I look at you," Felix said. "I see your wrinkles, I see your gray hair, and I see the woman I want to drink coffee with." My eyes felt hot, but I smiled, a real smile. "Then sit down," I said. "Let us drink coffee together." We sat at a small table. I made tea for both of us. Plain tea, no sugar, no milk. We talked. We talked about simple things: the weather, books, the shop. Nothing big, nothing deep, but it felt good. It felt real. After an hour, Felix reached across the table. He put his hand near mine. I looked at his hand. Then I put my hand in his. His grip was warm, gentle, not desperate, not tight, just warm and real. "We are not a mistake," I said. "No," Felix said. "We are a lesson in bravery." I smiled. He smiled back. We sat there. Two people, two broken people, trying again. Maybe it would work. Maybe it would not. But we were here, together, and that was enough. If you enjoyed this story, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with a friend. And don't forget to subscribe to Teddy English Story so you never miss a new adventure.